Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Sorry about the abrupt time change. Yeah, a few little activities going on in my area, including traffic jam. So, first things first, hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Saturday. Well, everybody that's in the warm areas, hopefully y'all enjoying yourselves either by the pool, beach, whatever. Hopefully y'all staying cool, staying safe as well. Appreciate those who tuned in yesterday for the live. Definitely was a good talking conversation. If you missed it, you catch the replay. I see a few people in here. Monique, what's going on, baby? Biracial, what's going on, baby? No doubt, Liz. You already know, baby. Cherokee, my brother, what's going on? What's going on? JC, what's going on, man? Riaz, what's going on? ABG, what's going on? What's going on? See y'all up in here. I said, hopefully, all y'all enjoying your Saturday so far. Um, I'm gonna hold y'all long. Shoot, today is a blessed day as always, and if you was able to wake up again, give your old praises to the higher power. Definitely a good one today. I would have did my little usual out and abouts, but like I said, a few little activities going on here and there. And I don't feel like editing no videos. I don't feel like muting no mics or doing too much. Um, Angela, what's going on, baby? Like I said, it was definitely a good talk yesterday. Um, I want to speak to some of my people in the city, especially those who living in complexes. You do know that there's certain things they trying to really implement, and unless the community stands up on them, you're gonna let it go to waste. Um, but I was speaking about a couple hours back about some of these parks going through specific changes. Specific changes are because you still have shootouts and certain things going on of that nature, even stabbings. So, as a community, you all supposed to come together to alleviate some of these problems because some of it don't even really need to go down at all. And if a certain fight could be avoided the way somebody ain't got to possibly lose their life or hurt or be hurt, shit, do so. I don't know what's going on, Riaz, but well, that's the main thing. Just stay positive, regardless to what. Like I said, life is going to throw you some shells, but the only thing you could do is just throw them right back. That's it. Um, Start standing up on the things that's right. Prime example, issue going on my boy block. Got the park locked on a weekend. Are you kidding me? As hot as it is outside, and you mean to tell me nobody kids can come out? They gotta go elsewhere to go play. There are some areas out here in the city that are going through that, and y'all need to really be vocal and not just going to your housing officials, but really going to the city if need be. Because there's no way you're trying to implement certain laws, and in the same token, you're not benefiting the people that actually work hard, pay rent, do what they got to do. It's crazy. You know, this is why I bring conversations like this, even when it's just amongst the city. It doesn't matter. There are some things that I've been seeing and noticing lately, and it seems like more people are complaining, but they're not standing up. And it's like they waiting for somebody to just stand up so they can stand up. No, at some point, you all gonna have to get together, find out what common goals y'all can come together on, and then just start making it happen from there. Should be no more talks, no none of that. Shay, what's going on, baby? Hammer, what's going on, baby? See y'all there. It's time to really start getting on board. There's too many different things happening. And my whole normal thing is for those who do live in the apartments, guess what? There's no way you're going to tell me that they adamant on raising rent or trying to get you to do so much or even possibly trying to kick some of y'all out. But then the same token, there's certain things that's included in those amenities that they are not abiding by. And it shouldn't have to take a news crew for certain people to start really getting up and doing stuff together. I'm sorry. This is becoming a common problem now. Kev, what's going on, my guy? This is a common problem that's going on right now. Again, people will stand up and come together for all the wrong crap, but in the same token, won't come together for stuff that's really important, especially if it's supposed to be for the benefit of the kids. You had some situations where when certain areas was closed off, kids done got into situations that they necessarily wasn't even trying to get into. But because of these areas that's supposed to be close by that are not open, you leaving them with no other option. So again, this is a common problem. And not just in the city, it could be elsewhere because we know at certain points we know the park is supposed to be closed at a certain time. I grant that. But then when the park is closed and is supposed to be actually open, if you're gonna give a time on what time something should be open and closed, you should abide by that. So that means if a park is open at 8 o'clock, it should be open at 8 o'clock. The first thing anybody get on, open that damn park. If not, then you shouldn't open it when you feel like opening it and then closing it early when some people don't even really come out but so early. Now I can say as hot as it was today, you had a lot of people that was going to come out today. But then again, how can you come out, go get comfortable, or do anything amongst your people, and it's locked up? That's why I said some people got to come together on that type of time because it's going on. Becoming a dire problem. And again, who suffers more, the adults or the kids? And in my opinion, it's both because if the adults want to come out, they don't want to go so far. I can't blame them, especially if they tired. They don't work a long week. They want to just let their kids run through the backyard or run through whatever. They should be able to do so and not have to worry about it. Now, there are some spots where, it's wide open. So even in the late night, you're going to have people walking through a park. Like Central Park is one of them. Come on now. Not going to try to play fair with specific parks and other parks. You trying to just shut it down. Now I can understand, yes, there has been some things that have been going on as of recently. There's been a lot of, violent activity, but then the same token, when you are closing down other spots in particular for these other people to go at least be amongst the flock, what you expect. And a lot of times you got adults that be sitting there and they won't even interject or try to at least try to alleviate the problem. So again, this is where things go left. See, like right now, it's more about just thinking about, again, the youth. They already done took away enough programs. So now you're going to take away their playgrounds as well? Like, let's really be real right now. So what part of the aspect of kids supposed to be kids is going to have to apply at some point? Again, you done shut down a lot of these damn programs that would have been helping. And then in the same token, you taking away their parks and recreation as well. You got to make it make sense, y'all. Have to. And it's sad when you got to sit here and continuously have these type of talks. And then in the same token, it's sad when you got people that say they want to be a part of something, and in the same token, they not trying to be. Can't cry and mope about something, but then you don't want to get on the forefront either. Again, it's time to come together for a common goal and make things work. And if some of y'all do say y'all stand on trying to see better, then we got to be a part of that change as well. Nothing wrong with that. Again, like certain buildings like that, I don't feel is fair. Because if park is supposed to be open, why is it not open? And then especially those workers work on the weekends as well. So again, why ain't the park open? You don't think at some point, especially summertime is coming. Some of these parks, now I can understand some parks are probably going through or still going through renovations and stuff. Because some parks they really had to renovate and do whatever, new bathrooms, all that other stuff. But then you got other parks that necessarily don't need to be closed, and you closing them down as well. So what are we doing it? And then the ones that are wide open, this is where all the stuff is happening. So again, you're not giving nobody no options. You're not giving none of these kids who really ain't trying to be a part of those type of situations. You're throwing them in it, throwing them right in it. You're not even seeing it. You know, and again, some of y'all is like you waiting for somebody to just stand up and be the Superman of everything. Now, how about we all just get together and form Voltron? Get this right. There's nothing wrong with trying to get together and do that. You know, and this is another reason why I'm gonna be honest with you, why some of these situations is happening, like the ones I put in the chat the other day. Got people want to be parkour stars, or they want to do stuff like play around on the subway systems and mess around and get themselves hurt or possibly killed. So, you know, we got to face certain dangers every day, but then you got to worry about the dangers of your kids not even having places to go play when it's time to go play. That don't make sense. And it's not right neither. Sorry, but it's not. And at some point, when do the adults get together and try to make something happen? Stop just thinking about yourselves again. When you bring talks like this, you got people who want to either be disruptive, you got people who feel like you're not bringing nothing to the forefront at all. Or you got people that just, like I said, they always want to be sideliners because they don't know how to be headliners. But I still say in that token, it doesn't negate or go anything over the heads of anybody. What I'm saying is general facts. Starts off in one city, it can start off in one state. Before you know it, it could be worldwide. Certain things we know have been pushed worldwide as we speak now. This is why I bring these topics. Yeah, general topics. See now, look, you good. I'm speaking on the cities that actually do have subway systems. I done seen some videos where it's like, why would you try to climb from the street level all the way up to where the track is at near the platform level? And you still don't understand that these third rails and these tracks are dangerous as it is, period. And they always doing some sort of work, still playing games. You want to ride around the back of the buses or ride on top of buses, just doing crazy things. And a lot of these videos that you'll see is like young kids doing it. It's not no grown-ups, it's young kids. So again, I feel this is where some of these situations are happening. You close down certain playgrounds, and then in certain spots, the playgrounds might be further away from the house than need be. So again, they ain't, they're not implementing nothing that would help them out. It's crazy, man. James, what's going on, my guy? I'm saying, shouldn't you want to see better? You want to be a part of that change? You could be. Cindy, what's going on, baby? I already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Um, Start gathering up resources for real, just in case if these people decide they ain't going to listen to the people. At least the people will be on point and be ready to do what's necessary. Because some people actually don't want their kids having the influences of what's going on in the street culture, or just what's going on in certain areas that they know could, you know, lead them down a certain path. Period. Ryder, what's going on, my guy? Heineken, what's going on, my guy? You already know, bro. You know, again, it's sad when you got certain spots that closed down. Like I said, I can understand certain parks being closed because of renovations that are direly needed, especially if they don't got jungle gyms and certain stuff like that. All right, I can understand that. But that's by the city anyway. They all were supposed to get a retouch up, so on and so forth. And I know mostly all these parks that are in all five boroughs ain't get hit yet. Some did, but not all of them. But then again, like I told you, you got certain spots where if the nearest park near your house gotta be 5 to 10 blocks down, that's not, come on. I don't care if you got a car or not. That is an inconvenience. That's what I'm saying. Bring back the things that are definitely needed. Cupid, what's going on, baby? Alan, what's going on, my guy? Life stories, what's going on? I see y'all up in here. Definitely see all the good people up in here, man. Again, you know, a blessed Saturday to everybody. No, I had to come in here and bring some stuff today. It like I said, it starts off small, then it's gonna go worldwide. And again, when your nearest park is supposed to be open, not open, and then you gotta go elsewhere to go do whatever, rather with the kids or just to go and set something up that you're trying to set up, that's an inconvenience. Hustle, what's going on? That's what's up, Cindy. I hear you, baby. You know, again, community is gonna have to start getting together, seeing what was necessary. And again, if the people or the establishments that's supposed to be helping ain't, then we got to get it together ourselves. It's really about that time. This is why I said I'm always going to be able to bring something to the forefront, to the table, even if it's just a healthy conversation. Dawn, what's going on, baby? You know, and then another thing they try to do, you want to shut down spots because of certain situations. But then in the same token, you are causing all these situations and you don't see it. Because when you close down certain spots where you know for a fact it could have alleviated certain issues and problems, you just open the door to a Royal Rumble, basically. You just know some people are never going to get along, and then if they all got to sit in the same spot, at some point, tempers do flare, people do go through. But it shouldn't have to be that dire neither. Riders, what's going on, baby? You know, this is why I said all in all is it's really about time to get it together. You might not want to hear it, especially coming from a person like me, but you're gonna have to hear it because it's gonna be coming from different people from across the globe at some point. It's gonna definitely give you a real stern feeling that it's time to stop playing games. It's time to stop crying and playing victim when it comes to certain situations, but then we not standing and backing it up the way we're supposed to. And this is again why some of the youth look at us the way they look at us. Like they look at the elders the way they look at them. And I'm not saying us. I'm just saying the people in general. They look up at they probably already upset. Like, oh, no doubt, sis, you already know. They don't want to hear this truth. They don't want to hear it coming from the. They don't want to hear this coming from the hood poet. But guess what? You're gonna have to hear it, and you're gonna have people that even in here tell you straight up, I ain't telling you nothing different. I wouldn't tell nobody else. There's just some things I'm not going to never be able to resonate with, and I can't get behind. Like feeding the wrong agenda to people, I can't do that. Standing on the right things, I could do that. Especially when you know it's messed up anyway. And again, when you are taking away not just programs that are needed for these kids, but you taking away their playgrounds and stuff as well. What are you leaving them with? What are you leaving the families with? BMF, what's going on, my guy? These talks are always going to be needed, and they will get spread. The message will get out, and the changes will be made at some point because it's needed. You know, like I said, you got some that could be using their platforms for something greater and bigger, and we got those who do. And most of the ones that do are always hit, whether they in the chat or they shadow watching. You know, and that's the most important thing to remember. And this is a worldwide message for those who might catch this. You're gonna have people at some point who are gonna have a good conversation and they're gonna tell you almost the same thing. Same topics will come up because these are general topics. That's what's up, Cherokee. Enjoy your fishing trip. Hopefully he gets it too. He might just be one of those learn quick and he ain't gotta bother you no more. Miss Khadijah, what's going on, baby? No doubt, Cindy. I'm gonna be looking for the notification. I missed a couple notifications last night. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was my aunt's birthday, so of course I had to be the not the designated drinker, but yeah. I also had to deal with some stuff last night, food wise. So yeah, your boy was tired. Shout out to Tanya Renee for that good old live last night. I think after the music got cut off, I fell out. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your boy was tired. I think I slept for like an hour and a half the most yesterday. And that was probably within the last 20, no, shoot, the last 2 days in particular. So it was bound to happen again. I crashed. I crashed happy. See, that's a blessing right there, Cherokee. You just did something. That right there. Yeah, she was turned up. Everybody was turned up. I was more tired than turned up. But, still was fun nonetheless. Another blessing, another year around the sun for. I was going to bring this open. Well, I was going to bring this topic last night. And I was going to make it an open panel. But I did tell you in the event I don't do nothing, I got kidnapped, which I kind of did. So I survived, damn it. Yeah, Kev. We're going to start making you play the organ. 5 men in church deacon ass. Cindy, don't laugh at my madness. Because I wasn't expecting to really drink last night anyway. I don't be going hard like that like I used to. So, man. But anything, she enjoyed herself like everybody did. So, party done turned to a cookout. Almost turned it to a stakeout. But nonetheless, another blessing with family like it's supposed to be. So that was the most important thing. But yeah, start really getting together. If some of y'all know certain things and y'all all adamant on trying to make the push and change and do so, even if you got to be the only ones doing so. Sometimes that's what it starts. It's going to start that way because you're going to have some people that feel they want change, but they don't want to be a part of the change. So you're going to have to see people who are about that. So we get that in order, we be all right. Because again, you already done took away most of these damn programs that would have been helping and even expanding the minds of these kids. But then you want to take the playgrounds as well. That's not right. And that's why I'm saying some adults need to really get it together. There are some adults who are on the fight on the forefront and making change, and I respect that dearly because again, it starts with the smallest changes, and you can make a big impact at some point. And to some, if it sounds like I'm repeating myself, that's your opinion, your interpretation on it. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. I ain't gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And what you need to hear right now is that it's adamant to start getting together and start building for the better. Putting your own resources together if you have to, even if it's the smallest. Make little donations. You doing whatever it is you're doing. Put something in a pot if you need to. Do something constructive. This way, y'all can all say, "All right, let's get these kids together and go do something." You don't know that will make a worldwide spark. He's going to get the recognition that it deserves and that it needs. And I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want and need today, because I do plan on playing some music this afternoon at some point, probably this evening. I could do an open panel tonight. I ain't gotta be to work till super late, so shout out to the iced tea plug. My bad, y'all. Got me in here going in right now. But right now, I ain't gonna lie, it's hot, and there's certain parts that I feel like should be open, even with the sprinklers right now. But who am I but one person? So, and sometimes you know what you gotta do. You know, even if it's starting a petition, the smallest petitions that make changes happen, you can do so. And again, some people just got to stop waiting on one person or waiting on a couple people to come together for real. You want to see growth, you're going to have to be a part of it. You're going to have to help plant them seeds. You're going to have to help. That is the law of the land. Now, I got a raspberry iced tea, Cherokee. That shit actually all right. I don't do too many iced teas unless it's lemon flavored, but sweet tea, yeah, here and there. But a raspberry that actually tastes good, yeah, you might get my vote of approval today. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing some reviews at some point too. They catching some things that actually been making me feel all right. Oh yeah, shout outs to the aloe water I was drinking yesterday. Aloe water is life, baby. Come through in the clutch, especially when it do get humid out of nowhere. And that's what we got to start doing. Said the peach one, yeah, it's alright, but it depends on where you getting it though, or what brand you getting. Um, the Arizona one is, but the Turkey Hill one is actually all right. Oh, and shouts to Sunkiss. That cherry limeade wasn't that bad. Yeah, I've been doing a couple little things because I always see things and don't really buy them. It's because I always feel like they're gonna taste like, but that cherry lime one ain't that bad. Actually, shoot, that cherry lime one I had yesterday from Sunkiss, you could actually mix that with something if you was doing certain things along that nature. But nonetheless, they came in to play yesterday. So I think I wouldn't have made it home yesterday. Yeah, the Arizona one is all right. I mean, but the actual Turkey Hill one, that one is not bad. I actually had to go buy another one the other day. Yeah, I was being fat. I know. Oh man. Yeah, but I was watered out too because man, listen, at every damn barbecue slash party, you gonna get nothing but waters out of nowhere out the cooler. So I was watered out yesterday, but I was just like, let me try this one since I always see it and don't, necessary. If I do get a sun kiss, the most I get is either that grape one or get the regular orange. But that cherry limeade ain't bad. I can't get mad about that. Don't laugh at me, Cindy. I'm serious because as tired as I was, like I said, I was more tired than faded. When you can see it in somebody's eyes, they ready to fall out and go to sleep. Yeah, those two juices came in the clutch, kept me up. But I'm watered out though. Right now, my house is like 6 cases of fucking water, so you already know I'm watered out right now. But when I do try to get certain items, I try to make sure they be like, all right, I don't want to buy something and then be like, oh, I don't like it. But again, I feel like we need to come together in the clutch when it comes to the youth and the future generation. Again, give them something that they could have hope for. Like I said before, we had multiple opportunities, so why shouldn't they? I mean, ain't it right? Ain't they supposed to get the same stuff we had? Opportunity, places to go play, mingle, socialize, and even try to build with the right people. I thought this was America, people. Or am I tripping? And see, when it comes to that, some people will let that override or go over their head. No, we had a lot of opportunities. And now them same opportunities are being plucked away, and we ain't doing nothing about it. We got to start coming together and doing something about that. And again, it's a community outreach. That's what is needed right now. Everybody needs to stand up and really form a strategy plan. It's about that time because we already see a certain things they ain't gonna bring back. They already adamant on not bringing it back. And these was things that actually gave us knowledge, but also gave us tools for life. So why we can't give the youth the same thing, tools for life, especially those who actually want to be something in life. I don't know because when it comes to these talks, a lot of times I feel like it ain't worth it. The only reason why it's not worth it is because you're gonna have the same people that I like this, and then they ain't standing up. They not really doing what's needed. Really got to stand together, hand in hand, arm to arm, and really bring something to the forefront that's needed. It's really crucial right there. And again, we know some of you parents have, if you work in certain jobs or you got certain careers, yeah, we know you're gonna be tired and but also busy. But you also still gonna need some sort of a break. So why not bring back those programs where it's needed? And again, if it's certain programs you feel is gonna cause some sort of a risk, then you need to hire and get the people who you know you can trust that it won't be a risk. Henry, what's going on? Oh no, I know that part, bro. Yeah, exactly. You right on that one, Cherokee. They are, and that's for some instances. But you got those again who hear it but don't know how to go about it. But they should see that there are people here who actually go about it. See, and there will be a person like that say, forget them programs. And in the same token, oh, wait, let me put this up for the youth that might be watching this. Because I think y'all should get this too. When you got adults that move and say things like this, those is people you should really stay away from. Because again, they offer you nothing, no substance, no morality, no nothing. The only thing they offer you is headaches. The only thing they showing you is you're gonna keep laughing at adults because they make stupid and silly and rash words and statements like this. Those same programs you saying fuck this, sir, is those same programs that when your kids is moving around, guess what? It might help them. It might actually keep them out of trouble. Then again, if you one of them fools, you ain't hearing what's being said. You just listening to something and being foolish. So again, for those who might catch the replay or even see this up here, I'm gonna keep this up here for a minute. And I know it's a troll name, but even still, it goes to show you people with no name, no face, no nothing will make stupid comments like this. And see, it be stupid comments like this. You actually have some people in real time that fucking think like that. And this is another reason why we have problems building and coming together. So every day when I get one of these coming up in here, I'm just going to put them on blast. But I'm going to put them on blast and still be on point because it be people like this again that will say F those programs and be crying later on. So laugh now, cry later. And it don't have to be in the city. That's just wherever you at. Laugh now, cry later. Cherokee, you know why some of that is? Some of that is not so much as because they just letting things happen in the streets. Look at what we getting presented every time we come on here. We always getting presented almost some street beef or something that turns into a street beef or just beef and street or quote street shit, period. Everybody's a street nigga. Everybody's this, everybody's that. But they ain't showing y'all there are people who are positive. I don't gotta be a street cat to know I can hold my own and still be standing on my principles. And again, it goes back to loving and respecting each other. You've got to respect the elders and love the elders just like the elders got to love and respect the youth because we both have something to bring to each other and give to each other, which is knowledge, awareness, and wisdom. And that's the thing. Again, when you are taking away not just programs, but you taking away their playgrounds, you taking away their resources to really shine and be better people in the society, what do you do? And again, the parents are going to have to come together as well too. Parents, guardians, whoever, they're going to have to come together. Stop falling for the Zoki though. But see, some of y'all think like how this fool was just thinking. Fuck them programs. But them same programs again are needed and necessary because it gave us options in life. Not all of us followed the same path, but we still had options in life to be something. Why should these youth not be something better in life? And why should they listen to rhetoric like this? Again, for the people that do catch this replay, I kept this little thing posted up here for a hot minute because you got idiots and clowns that will come up here and say something like that. And again, those same programs would benefit you, the people around you, even the youth in your family, fool. D-Truth, what's going on, my guy? But again, you're going to have people that don't want to see a positive. They don't want to hear somebody coming with a strong positive message. Well, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to understand that what works for you ain't gonna work for everybody. What you think you want, it ain't gonna work for you. I'm still gonna be here, and I'm still gonna be building, and I'm still gonna be bringing the people together, one way or another, under one roof. If this is the fake United Nations, then it is what it is. You know, and I've always felt like this to some degree. You got some programs that even if they knew, they didn't fucking survive the test of time, because again, when you don't got nobody who is willing to put in the time, the money, the effort, and even just the resources that are needed, a lot of these spots gonna get closed down. It's like one minute you got some programs that's gonna help one generation, then there's missing some. Then another generation you gonna get damn near everything, and then another generation they ain't getting nothing. It's like it's almost a domino effect every so often. It's like when you give, you take. When you give, you take. And that's really a sad notion. And then you got people like this fool up here would say, fuck them programs, when them programs is adamant. But it is what it is. And again, we are still learning until the day we die. So again, the youth are going to have to start loving and respecting those who are doing right by them, just like the elders got to respect those who are doing right by them. And this is what I'm saying. You have to start hearing what's being said. Stop just listening, but hear what's being said. That's the main focus. We love, respect, and hear each other out. We can make a lot of things happen quicker than usual. But I forgot. You know, you would rather hear that from a celebrity, or you would rather hear that from somebody that you feel is that important. But then the same token, some of them ain't being real with y'all, and they not. They telling you what you want to hear. They ain't telling you what you need to hear. You know. And I had to put this back up. I see that because apparently there's music outside, and the weather's starting to get nice again. See, this is a prime example. Like, you got some people, if you would leave some of these places open, you could alleviate some of the noise pollution as well. And again, it seemed like it's always playing playing right into the hands, all in all. Um, let's keep it real. Now, for some of y'all that said there wasn't these programs, I know y'all over the golden ages of a certain age. And I'm not mad at you, because you actually might be right about that. See, I got to dig deep into that. But it feels like it's a reverse game sometimes. Like I said, one generation of people that have all these programs and one generation won't. Don't you think we should try to break that part and rip that cycle out, because it's messed up? And it's like you gotta have a fair balance. The community gotta come together, not just for the educational purposes, but for the structural purposes. We need that structure back. Kids should be able to be kids, play outside, not have to worry about gun violence or any type of craziness happening. And they shouldn't have to worry about looking at the adults moving like children. You're out here drinking and smoking. It's not trying to be funny. You live your life, but guess what? You still got to have a certain decency code. See, even though I was out and about yesterday, there wasn't too many kids around that barbecue, and for good reason. And even if there was kids there, half of the stuff they still wouldn't have been knowing what was going on, because most of us going by that old code. We ain't presenting nothing in front of y'all we shouldn't be presenting. Corey, what's going on, baby? See, like I said, there's sometimes I'll cam up and there's other times I won't cam up. And when you hear that spark, you know what it is. And I gotta be mindful, especially on this thing now. So, but I'm still gonna be me. Don't get it twisted. Whatever programs was left, Cherokee, gone. That's what I'm saying. We got things that we can fight from the inside out. And you brought back up a good one. Because I could say maybe 10, 15 years ago, from what I remember, there was certain programs that was helping those in those situations. But then, like some things, when people start abusing programs and start doing certain things on that level, it messes it up for people who really need the adamant help. That's why I'm saying, even as a community, we used to be able to get rid of scammers, or we used to be able to get rid of certain situations without it affecting nobody. We're not coming back together like that. Hold on one second. They ain't dead serious trying to get me a damn copyright. My fault, y'all. This is the only time I would implement throwing something out of a window, but I'm not gonna throw nothing out. My damn nerves today. Mm-mm. So you said where are the programs that help kids in and out of foster homes? Cherokee, I don't know, because like I said, every state, every part of the world is different. See, that's the thing too. Certain things that should be a worldwide problem or a worldwide issue to tackle, we not even getting that far. And I know it's different states that got different things, but we as a community have to start coming together for the better efforts. It's needed. And if you don't think it's needed, then you don't need to be a part of the community, period. That's where we also deferred at back in the day. Even if there was no programs, we just knew who was for the community and who wasn't. And if we had to get you up out of here, we got you the fuck up out of here. It was just that simple. It's like if you not helping the community and you trashing the community, you gotta go. I know at least in New York City, some of them people on Cherokee, they was getting help. But just like some people, like how with the scamming, y'all want to keep scamming and messing up these damn programs that are for people that really need it. That's why I'm always gonna come on here and say something. You right on that part too, but not just think about the states. Cherokee, think about worldwide because there's certain programs we have they don't got worldwide. So, but then again, you got certain spots that they kids are well better off than our kids. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, there are things that might affect one part of the world that don't affect the other part, and vice versa. But everything else is a general problem. You're taking away programs for these youth. You're taking away the programs. So again, that's general worldwide. The programs that would be helping some of these people in dire need, they gotta go through extensive hurdles because people who was filing or doing whatever that messed up. So it's like, come on. It makes it difficult to build when you got people in the same token trying to burn the shit down by scamming or just being foul and phony. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to get back and really have a sit down amongst the people. At least those who really have that common goal to make change. Because in order for some of these things to get implemented and into play, we got to put it into play. We building. What's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But see, Corey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I done seen drunk people come together and do something positive. So it shouldn't. It's like I said, it's more of a mental thing than anything. If your mental ain't strong, then I don't know. You can't be sitting here trying to give any type of anything to anybody, honestly. I done seen some drunk people, high people, people that I didn't even know was on drugs, had the heavy drugs on top of that, come together and do something positive. Even if it was the simplest thing like having the community cookout for the people that really needed it. That's something better than nothing. The problem is, again, we got too much pride and ego amongst the elders, amongst the young adults, and amongst the teens and the babies. Everybody thinks they know one more than the other. No, we all still ain't know everything, still don't know everything. For all you know, we think we know everything, and we might get some new information that's definitely actual factuals that might boggle our minds. So now we got to sit back and go back to the drawing board of what we thought we knew. That's why I'm saying you ain't going to never be able to learn everything until the day you are completely gone. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sunshine, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Nate?
What's up, China?
Oh, nothing much. Eh, I'm glad that smoke left. I'm glad. That was
Yeah,
horrible. So,
it definitely was.
yeah, it was, man. I thought, the house was on fire or something. But it seemed like it was the end of the world, man. You know, I never seen anything like that in my life. And hopefully we don't have to deal with that again, but you never know. It just goes to
Yeah,
show you we got to take care of this planet. But it seems like we try to fix it and we mess it up. Yeah,
that's because it's too much division again.
yeah. It just seems like we never learn. And something's got to give in the end. Oh, Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, is in hell now.
Trying
Um,
to take his uniform.
yeah, he's
Oh,
dead. He's dead. He's dead.
wait a
I mean,
minute. He finally went through that.
he
Wait,
finally.
how long ago was that? Wait, refresh my memory.
Ted Kaczynski was the Unabomber who mail bombed people, and we didn't know who
He
he
just
was.
got. Wait, he just got executed.
No, he didn't get executed. He died.
Oh, oh shoot! I thought about to say that.
No, they didn't execute him. He lived in that cabin, and the FBI was wondering where, and until finally his brother saw the manifesto that he wrote, and they knew it was his writing. And so, yeah, he's been in prison ever since, but they found him dead in his own cell at 81 years old. And I hope he had a heart attack and died. But I remember that. That was in 1996. I remember that. I was out of high school at that time. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's
yeah,
the one
that
who
shit
made
was.
that manifesto. That Janet Reno at the time wanted to publish it, but everybody was afraid that there was going to be other people that was going to follow what he does.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, unfortunately, there are people like him. There may be one Ted Kaczynski's gone, but there may be more sort of Ted Kaczynski's out there. So anywho, so I was going to have me a seafood boil today, so I just wanted to see how my friend Nate is and keep up the good work and dealing with all these idiots.
yeah.
Ah man. It seems like we in the words of Captain Murtaugh, I'm getting too old for this. And it just seems to me that it just seems like we're trying to go forward, but there are always people that puts us backwards. And I'm just saying, don't let history repeat itself. Don't anybody learn from history, man? I guess not. And I guess that's up to the younger folks now. I did my part, so it's up to the younger generation to fix what we started. And I don't know, Nate. It just seems like I hope I'm praying for 2024, and it just seems like. It just seems that we're falling off the wagon. I just hope not. But I just want to be idiot free.
Now,
uh,
at some point, it will. You just gotta have the right people coming along again. Hold
yeah,
on one second, Deshaun. What's going on, my guy?
yeah. Who are the right people?
They're coming along. See, that's
Yeah,
the thing. You might
yeah.
not know who they are. They don't got to be notable names. See, that's the problem right there. Some people think you got to be notable names to come together. No,
Well,
you can bring all the regular people together and make something happen.
well, I agree with you, but if you don't have the name recognition, you don't have the news media reporters asking you questions. You're just like an ink stain to these people. But I agree with you. They got to be like some people that we haven't heard of. Like I didn't know who Barack Obama was until he ran for president, and everything exploded at that point. So I like to see somebody that's not an unknown person that's running for president that we haven't heard before come out the block, you know. But that's a once in a lifetime, uh, 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 that's a once in a lifetime in the blue moon kind of thing. But you never
That's only
know.
if it's gonna that's only if it's gonna benefit whatever agenda is being pushed.
Yeah,
Other
yeah, it's
than that,
always in a,
you know
yeah, there's always an agenda somewhere, and I don't feel like kissing butt to nobody really. You know, the only person I care about is me, myself, and I. In the words of De La Soul. Oh well, but keep up the good work, Nate, and I'll see you for Soul Train Saturday. I'm gonna not everybody been talking about this Trump indictment, and you know,
wait,
it,
where the hell was I at? He got indicted again?
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's two indictments. My
yeah,
scalp hurt. Wait, my
yeah,
scalp hurt, y'all. My
yeah,
bad if I sound out of the loop, because I'm telling you, I was celebrating with my aunt mostly all day yesterday.
yeah. I'm gonna celebrate with my stepmom. She's going to the casino on the third. I'm going. She's gonna have a July 1st, but I'm gonna go down there on the 30th to celebrate with her. So I have to pay $30 to get on the bus, but I'm gonna be there for his 36th birthday. But yeah, they found those classified documents in his bathroom, his living room, and his bedroom. All those
So it's
documents,
something.
and they have a document that was not was beneficial to our military, and our military is allowed to see those kind of documents. Nobody else is supposed to have them. But I gotta like to say this: if we're not supposed to have it, what do we have these documents for? But the documents that he wasn't supposed to declassify them, but some of these documents had to be something of importance for the FBI and the government to go down there and get all those boxes and boxes of documents that he had. You know, it had to be something that didn't want secret. They haven't released the Kennedy documents yet, and we haven't been able to get our hands on those. So I'm just saying. But yeah, he's been indicted. He'll be in Miami on Tuesday, and you'll have his loyalists down there, and the people are worried about threats and stuff, and that, and the judge that's in charge of it is a Trump appointee, so she's gonna do things by the book. I doubt it, but he don't really care if he's indicted or not indicted. So he's in Georgia right now. So I just want to say, keep up the good work, Nate. You know,
Yeah, I appreciate
yeah,
you. You already
yeah,
know.
yeah. So listen, I'm gonna have a good weekend, have my seafood boil, and let the chips fall where they may in life. So yeah. Hey, I like to say before I go, in the famous words of Captain Murtaugh, I'm getting too old for this mess. Thank you so much for having me.
You're more than welcome.
See you for Soul Train Saturday if you're ever around.
No doubt. I'll be here
We
before
need a
time.
lot of Captain Murtaughs.
Latanya, what's going on, baby?
We need a lot of Captain Murtaughs around, man. Hey, Captain Murtaugh, we need you, man. We need you. But he's gonna say I'm getting too old for this shit. So what? I'm too old for this now. Free us from the itches, Nate. You keep up the good work. I'm gonna try to do the same thing.
You
Ah,
already
God.
know, Tanya. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank
No
you.
doubt, Cindy. I appreciate you, baby. You already know you can catch the replay, Cindy. Definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, we do got to start somewhere. Change starts somewhere, and at some point, the change will be everywhere. Oh, I forgot about the fight. You talking about the fight tonight, right? Ah, shoot. Uh, I want to say it could be a draw, but I'm gonna have to go with my gut instinct today. Because apparently, when I try to call it down the middle, it never works out in boxing. Um, I'm gonna go with Smith. I don't know why. I feel like he gonna get it. I dead almost forgot about the fight. Just like last night, I forgot about the damn finals. But when you being kidnapped by friends and family and nobody come help, yeah, it tend to happen. Yeah, nah, it's everybody's job to try to change one way or another. That's the one thing. Even the small, simplest changes, not just within your own life, but the people that it could affect. You do that, you be all right. You know, you have some people who already done made changes within themselves. So if they try to make changes for the better and for the future, what's not to love about that? What's not to get behind on? Then again, some people just gotta stop saying they want to do certain things and they don't do it. So a lot of us are going to have to be the voice of reason, and there are a lot of people who have come together for that term, and you still going to have people coming and wrong. See, every last one of y'all in particular, some of y'all done got your kids graduating, your grandkids graduating, so on and so forth. And again, like I said the other morning, it should be about elevation in life, even if it's the smallest elevation. That's better than not elevating at all. Bad job. Speaking of charging phones, I gotta charge this up my damn self. But lucky the charger be sitting on the side, baby. But again, you know, if we want to see the best changes, we got to be a part of that change, and the youth are going to have to see that. Everybody's going to have to really get on board one way or another. Even if you don't like each other, it doesn't matter. You should be able to like each other for a little bit to bring something positive and bigger to the platform or to the world itself, period. The world is a platform if you want to be technical. Because you always bringing something to the forefront, whether it's major media news or not. Marlene, what's going on, baby? Yeah, that's the truth. We got a chance to make something happen every day if we all just get together. You know, some people worry about fame and fortune and all that other nonsense when fame and fortune really ain't what it's cracked up to be. Oh, yo, and shout outs to the word, man. I know I came late last night. Yeah, Marlene, I'm mad at you, baby. You were supposed to come help me. You were supposed to come help me. They kidnapped me, man. No, I'm not talking about a platform as far as like social media, but I'm saying in general. The world is a platform. Everybody could bring something. It doesn't necessarily always got to be on me. Making those changes better than making no change. Oh, I know. But Cherokee, I can only speak to those who actually resonate and actually do want to make a change. I can't resonate with those who don't want to take that time out. I've been said like that, and I've been implemented that months ago. My messages are for the strong minded, not the weak minded. Sorry. And if it got to be a survival of the fittest, then the strongest part of your body is your mind. And if your mind is weak, you might as well say your body weak. That's just my opinion on it. There's multiple ways to make something happen. And even if it don't get the glory it's supposed to get, so what? The beneficial glory is that the main people that reside in those communities will always have something to love and cherish. But I gotta take away from this real quick because I gotta speak to my sis Marlene real quick. How you ain't come get me, baby? I came in people's lives all late last night. Well, shoot, this morning actually. I didn't even know I KO'd that bad. I was in there not. How you ain't gonna come help me, baby? Nah, but definitely if you ain't do so, drop links and show each other love. If y'all could do me a favor, I don't know if you in here still, James, you could drop Marlene's link. I said definitely some good people in here. We know some things it ain't going to pan out right away. But again, when everything is said and done, you should be able to sit back and say, I did this. I made this work with genuine people. We all on the same balance and boat. And we know how to keep it moving until it's time for us to pass it on. I don't think that's too much to ask, but for some people it is too much to ask. But for those who don't think it's too much to ask, you don't think it's time for that to happen? And in order to break some of these divisions, again, you're going to have to fight all the battles even within your community. Sorry. When you let certain people just continuously do whatever to be a detriment to your communities, you're part of that problem as well. It's a different fight every day. But either which way, you still should be standing on that battlefield fighting, especially if it's something right. Yeah, I know that part right there, Sunshine. You absolutely right. Oh no, I know that part, bro. Trust me, y'all both just made some valid points. But again, you see what I'm saying though. It go back to what I just said. Your strongest part of your body is your mind. And if you can't create a better output or outlook in life, then that's going to be the problem. I'm gonna be honest. Where some people fail at is trying to bring everybody with them because once they do start making a certain transition and you know, it's becoming beneficial on all accounts and all accords. there's that notion of thinking about, damn, this person still ain't kind of right, and sometimes you're gonna have to build the empire first before you can bring the people that you know are adamant to be brought in, which do believe in that part. No doubt, Angela. You already know, baby. Enjoy your afternoon. Hopefully, I'll catch you in the club later. Might try to do some club music and shoot, give or take another 3 hours. Word, definitely shout outs to my brother. And you could drop his link, James. Help my bro get to that 1K. Like I said, everybody coming together, even on different accounts, even on here, building and growing together. The only thing we just don't tolerate disrespect and madness. And if you want to be a part of the madness, we got time for it. But then again, we don't got time for it. We will entertain it, you know. She said with the Ben Gay knees on, I'm done. Oh man. Definitely see you later on, Angela. Speaking of the shadow baby, what's going on with my dude? Oh no, you good. I didn't even know it was a hypathon going on. Wait, what date is it today? Damn, I'm really far off from it. My scalp hurt, y'all. My bad. Oh, shoot. Shout outs to Drea. I didn't even know she had a hypathon going on. That's wild. Nah, you good, bro. Shoot. I wasn't going to be on here but for so long anyway. I wanted to do this little afternoon wrap up with the people. And I do owe y'all some music since I was supposed to do some music. But I'm trying to debate if I'm doing it on the second backup or the third one. I did one of those hypathons. Damn, I think early in the beginning of the new year, I had to fill in for I forgot who. I gotta go back. I filled in for somebody though, but the next time around, we'll see what's what definitely. And I didn't get no notification from Marlene. Now I'm actually upset about that. Nah, we not playing that, son. My bad. See, this is why I gotta keep that blue up. You see my mouth about to go left, but I forgot it can't go left. I'm gonna have to catch the replay, Marlene, definitely. That's crazy. I didn't get that notification. And I'm just now getting Drea's notification. My scalp hurt, y'all. Nah, I would definitely show my bro some love. Let's get that boy to 1K. My boy been putting in that work as well too. Shoot. See again, support goes on all balances and all the chords. Even this small building right here is what it's about. Some people need their hours. Some people need their subs. Some people don't need much of too much, but the support still goes a long way. And as a community or the people in the community, that should be the most important thing, coming together, building for the right reasons. But again, this is where some problems go left again because even while you build it, and again, if it's beneficial on all accords, even financially, you are going to have that mindset still because you are thinking about your people. You're thinking about the main people that you know for a fact that rock with you, that would do the same thing for you. So now that becomes a problem, and now you have to try to uplift those ones. But again, you got to build where it's needed, build strong, and then you bring the people slowly, especially those who are going to be a help and going to be a part of that forefront when it's all said and done. As much as you want to try to lift everybody, sometimes you can't. You can only go where you can go and do what you can do. That's why I like when I come in and have these conversations with the people. Even when we get fools that come in here and try to disrupt, it's always fun because again, that is part of comedy, right? You know, we be having fun sniping and viping, but I still want people to understand that who do catch the replay. At one point, oh yeah, at one point we got one of these that came up. Let me see if it's still up in here. I think it's gone. Probably might be gone. Well, it don't matter. We had one dummy that thought that it was all right to say F the programs. But then again, don't think that the same programs wouldn't be beneficial or helpful, especially if they got used. So, you know, I ain't messing with you, bro. See, that's your problem now. That's why thing number two gonna get you again. See, coming in here being petty. Can't be third petty, son. Come on, son. Nah, but I gotta catch all the replay though, bro. Cause I ain't gonna hold you, son. I'm fried. Fried and tired. I knew I was gonna crash. Billy slept that old yesterday and kidnapped. The truth, I was in there too for a minute. And like I said, after a while, I dozed off. Man, listen, your boy was hurt. You already know, bro. I appreciate you. You already know you catch the replay. You ain't missed that much anyway, so appreciate you. You already, man. These conversations are needed. And this is part of the decent content that is. So you just do stuff like this to show the people a different side of everything. I don't have to be the most perfect example to just have knowledge and wisdom, but also just know when to fight and stand for something. Like I'm about to be adamant on certain things, even in my own community. So guess what? You're gonna hear a lot and see a lot at some point. Sorry. Even if it's just a conversation, it's better than nothing. Roster, what's going on, baby? The link is in the chat in case anybody else want to pop up. You know, definitely for the replay people, links that are being dropped. Definitely some good people, good supporters, good content creators. This is what a good build is supposed to be about. Not supposed to be about personal issues or personal gain. It's supposed to just be about us loving each other enough to do something better for the youth and the future generations. Didi, what's going on, baby? You got some people who good content creators, good supporters. Got some who are both. You know, and that's a beautiful thing right there. Oh shoot, my sis came in the building. Mo, what's going on, baby? See, it's a good feel. It's always a good build when you're coming in with the right people. And for those who came in here, you know I always gotta laugh though. When I tell you, yeah, it's some real demons out here. They are. And the reason why I say that is because again, I'm thinking about that comment that was said. Why I gotta be a fool for, man? Don't start your afternoon off with your shenanigans, you leprechaun. I still love you, big sis, but don't start your shenanigans, leprechaun. You be talking to me like that. Then I got the other Monique still in here. What's going on, baby? Marlene, don't be coming over here with your eyeballs looking. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We gotta get you off that 666. It's looking kind of evil, sis. No, it ain't no politics. They try to give us a pile of tricks. But again, hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Saturday. I know, Mo. You know I always gotta mess with you, baby. No doubt. Don't feel bad, sis. I gotta go in tonight, but I don't gotta go in as early, so I'm gonna try to give the people what they asked for and what they wanted yesterday. But again, we come together, we do what we gotta do. And even here, we come together, we do what we gotta do. And we still have fun and love over here. Now, not to be funny. No, I'm about to go left for a minute. Hold on. It might still be in here. Let me see if it's still in here. I really feel like being so adamantly petty today that I am. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Oh, there we go. Do anybody, anybody got anything they want to say about this? I'll just wait. Because I feel we all need to have a little bit of fun. When you see things like this coming from people, right? What are your first notions? What are your first notions? Marlene, I'm gonna start with you since you said a petty party. See, I'm starting with you, man. See, you set yourself up for the kill, baby. She Crown Royale petty. Yeah, see? I'm telling you. Ignorance, even on here, shouldn't be accepted in no community. Oh no, they've been blocked. But I'm just saying, I was pinning that up for a reason because I still want people that watch this replay to see that you have people like this even in the actual communities that think like this. Hence why we can't come together a lot of times and build something strong. But you know me, I gotta give him a funeral and a eulogy real quick. And I know it's just a troll name, but you know. Still nonetheless, I owed y'all at least this one too. As we come together, as we come together to mourn the loss of Henry Louise Cameron, hopefully that's not somebody's actual name. And if it is, you sick. So we're gonna call you John Doe the Eighth. John Doe the Eighth. Let us all remember that you came out of a hippo's ass, and therefore in life you should always smell and think like a hippo's ass. A raging pile of shit. Excuse me for saying it like that. For you to come even with a troll name like that and then say that right there, it goes to show you what mental health really is. Y'all need to be blocked out of society, out of life. Some of you are the people that need to be in these sanitariums and asylums. I'm sorry. Because you are another part of the reason why it's hard for people to really be strong and united. Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Let me remix this real quick. You might have looked like you got bit by 12 lions. You might have got kicked by a horse. Your jaw piece probably looked like Jay Leno and George Clooney's forehead stuck together. But that didn't mean you had to come in here and make that type of time. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then the next thing, you want to come back in here with a female's name. You might come in with somebody else's name. John Doe 8 was probably one of those kids getting kicked and beat up on the school gates. He might not even be a cop. He probably somebody that failed auto shop, don't know how to chop a brick or a block, ain't come out that basement or get off his block, but coming over here wasting time on the clock and wasting time is valuable stop. Oh, did I tell you that we won't stop? I thought I told you I was different in the cream of the crop. The fuck is wrong with you? Now I got to give you a eulogy? No, it's petty. But see, this is what's needed in the community. Somebody that's going to roar and kick on your neck just because you smell like a half a polished tech. Did you know that every time you come up under here, you mindless troll, I'm going to still put you on a big bread with the butter roll? Drum roll, please. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Happy Saturday, B. The reason why I kept this up here, and even though this was like, damn, he put that post up an hour ago, but I finally wanted to give it some recognition, like some real recognition. And these is not my words. And even for those who catch the replay, these are not my words. But you got people like this that move like that. Got to be aware of them and move away from them. It's not just the youth. That's the young adults. It's the older adults and the elders. Some of y'all just got to get away from that toxic fume and energy. See, when people just adamant to come over here and be a fool and troll, that's feminine energy. So I could tell I definitely offended you in some way or form, B. And it's all right. There's no enemy formed against you. It's going to prosper. So let me make this crisp and clearly to the feeble minds that want to play games with my time. It's just only going to be a matter of time. Because you can never stop these real words. This is like a 9-to-5 grind. And if I was the bricklayer, then guess what? It's just fine. If I was the seed planter, don't matter. I'm fine. But you're going to get blown up. Body all over the landmines. Why? Because you still living in dinosaur time. Come and say the F them programs, that means you smoke more than 20 milligrams. I think you need a whole oxy cotton because deep down inside your soul is rotten. Oh yeah, it's not going to be forgotten because the people that catch this replay will get this all rotten. And see every flick of the light, you giving more than just the vultures an appetite. You giving the people that actually got some common sense to see what it's like to watch blowing up dynamite. The next time you decide to come over here and troll, actually say something that's not dumb Just don't. Matter of fact, I could put it on subscriber mode, but nah. You know me, I get dummy and in beast mode. No safety belt for you, so let me just take control. Oh, this is a death race, death car. I'm about to explode. As we get rid of John Doe number 8, using Henry Louis Cameron name as head of state. Okay, I'm gonna play. I know what it is. You're a content creator and need content today. So let me hit you like Fez from that 70s show. Fuck your life and good day. I already know, bro. What's going on, my guy? Trust me, I already know. Happy Saturday to everybody that pulled in. See, I told you I could give you doses, I could give you verses, I could give you variety, but I'm trying to really wake up the society. And if you mad because I be drunk, high, or even some days on sobriety, and can still give you this, oh shoot, that ain't my problem, B. You need to figure out what works in your life. Maybe you need to get up off your couch and go get you a husband or wife. Because I'm quite sure there's more than one troll, but I'll still lay you out like cheese and butter on a roll and serve you to the kids or even to the payroll. It don't matter. Fall back, take a stroll. Open your mind, open your ears. Listen very fucking clear. This demon face right here, this is a nigga that will show you no fear. If I have to headbutt you, oh, it's all right. Your nose dripping over there. I really don't understand how we got people like you that live in society. I honestly think you don't give some of us anxiety. Oh, nah, y'all just give me more fuel for the fire. And at some point, your lifespan will expire. Because I told you, I'm going to dig it from the roots. Be prepared for the steel Timberland boot. Done Super Saiyan on your ass. No Majin boot. I'm going to show y'all niggas what a mobster do. These dummies come in here day in at a time, but don't know I'm still kicking in your neck and your spine. Elbow dropping you from that high. Don't give a fuck about you. And I'll be 20 blunts in high. Snaps and poetry fingers. I owed y'all that from Thursday, but I'm feeling it today, my niggas. Oh, man. Nah, no doubt, bro. Oh, shoot. That's what's up. Turn up for the wedding, bro. Take a shot for your boy. You already. This is a blessing every day, whether you believe it or not. You know, we keep throwing these trolls and dummies in the spot. Throw them in the gumbo. Serve you all a pot. I don't want to have to set you a cemetery plot. But let me tell you the real actual scheme. The fact that you came up here with a fake hope and a dream. And you still got hit with the left and the right. Now you leaning on the lean. My man Chill Town, he just stepped up on the scene. Timberland boots and eulogies ready. I keep telling you niggas, it's not a Fab Five, Freddie. Oh, I gotta be cool. I forgot. I don't want to play a fool. I don't want to have to dump you somewhere in your neighborhood pool. I forgot. I gotta chill. I gotta chill. So that's why I always gotta get back with the people and build. Let me tell you the criteria and what it is. You just can't get mad. I am who I am. You ain't who you ain't. I think you need to go sit back in that basement and faint. Or go sniff some glue, dip your head in some paint. Get the hell out of my lane. I told you every time that lighter flick, you gonna get hit with some fucking fire spit. uh, but you know, all in all, I kept this up for a reason. Because when you got people like this, they're committing society treason. So I feel they need to get their society burnt out. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not trying to incite no riot, but goes to show you it's too much ignorance. And the glorification of it, it's really ridiculous. And at some point, the real people going to stand up because they get sick of this. Everything from what we see on the news to what we see in the hoods. It's ridiculous. No doubt, bro. Shoot, I just came from outdoors. I ain't gonna lie. I was cooking like a fucking s'more over that campfire. But then I came and said, let me come back and speak to the people while I'm still alive, wire. And then at some point during the live, we had a homie, or probably the other word, that wanted to ride. And then said something that went left side. So now he had to get put up on the front screen, but still get put far side. Oh. Far reach, far cry, don't matter. At some point, you might die. And guess what? When it's time to open up that book, he just gonna give you a crazy look. You're like, my son, what did you do? You ain't do nothing with the gifts and skills that I gave you? And you think I'm supposed to listen to you? About face, soldier. In the corner. We through. Ball snaps and poetry fingers. Cook Fab Five Freddy John Doe like chicken fingers. Man, you better get your hands off them butterfingers. Oh, my voice too raspy? Don't worry, I got a lemon zinger. Keep telling y'all I'm a different breed of content creator. We gonna see whose story is better when we go meet our creators. That's all I'ma say. Now later, alligators. Go outside and cook you some grilled steaks and potatoes. Bye bye, hater. See you later. Skin your ass like an alligator. Oh, wait, let me put this up before I forget later. So says the lyrical dictator. Ball snaps and poetry fingers. I told y'all I owed y'all that from Thursday, but I'm back, my niggas. But all in all, though, I mostly wanted to chime it up with y'all because I feel like this was also needed. And ain't nothing I said earlier shouldn't go over nobody's head. You already took away programs that's needed, but now you want to take away playgrounds. You already kind of taken away freedom of speech. You kind of taken away a lot of things. And then every time you give something back, you take it back. We got to balance something up. And again, for most of y'all that's already out and about doing what you do, I ain't gonna hold you much longer. I will be back later with some music though. I might come back tonight with an open panel, so you already know what it is. But again, if we don't start loving, respecting, listening, and hearing each other out, we gonna miss out on the most important thing in this war that we about to fight. And it's really time for the people to come together, open their minds, and unite. And I had you for a little bit, but now I'm getting hungry. So, you know me, I'm about to figure out lunch. And I definitely gonna be back on the backup channel. I could be back on the third one. So if y'all ain't settled to that third one, make sure you did. And again, I could do an open panel late tonight, depending. So yeah, I'm more than welcome to pop up. If y'all got something y'all got to bring to the forefront, something I might not even be aware of, y'all more than welcome. Oh, I invite trolls and dummies tonight too, but guess what? You see what just happened to one person? It can happen to you. Don't get it twisted. Don't act a fool. Again, don't let me dump you somewhere in your neighborhood pool. And I'm going to give you the stern Michael Myers voice. We all out to church now. May us all rejoice. But you know, I'm going to definitely be back on that backup. And this is a definitely good talking conversation with y'all. And I appreciate y'all rocking out. I'll probably be back around 7, give or take. That open panel might be late tonight because I do gotta work. I still might have traffic around, but I like to have peace and quiet. So y'all definitely more than welcome to pop up. But y'all enjoy yourselves and enjoy your afternoon, especially those in the West Coast. Those across seas in the UK, I already know y'all a couple hours ahead of us. And for those in Australia, hey, yeah, happy Sunday. I gotta keep remembering it's a whole time difference. Even those in Japan, happy Sunday. We'll definitely be back later on. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the shadow watchers. Oh yeah, shout out to y'all too. Because that shadow watcher had the one to say something stupid, but but you already know. Shout out to the shadow mafia and the shadow babies. Y'all already know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. And again, hopefully y'all enjoy y'all Saturdays. And again, happy birthday to all the Gemini babies. Before we get up out of here, let me say prayers to those who definitely need it, healing prayers to those who need it, and prayers to those who lost friends and family as of this year and within the last few years. You know, and again, for every day that you're able to wake up, you blessed. So make sure you try to do what you can do. And like I said, we'll definitely be back for the music. So get your dance shoes ready, your Timberland boots ready. Hold up, before I leave up out of here, fellas, I'm not going to be outnumbered. Me and James are not going to be outnumbered on this dance floor, man. I got all these ladies getting crazy up here on this dance floor. Man, listen, my feet hurt. I can't be playing music and I got to run around with. Come on, son. Come on, son. Help me out, son. Help me out. But you already know how we do it over here. And we gonna always continue to keep moving that way. We'll definitely be back. Matter of fact, you know what? Most of y'all already subbed up to the. Yeah, I'll be back on Suge Nate. I think he need to get up out of. Yeah, I got him today. I definitely set a reminder for that one. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out here. Peace and blessings.